That was wicked loud in my own ear. But yeah, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Shadow Smoke Legion in the Shadow Podcast. I'm your host, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin, and today I don't have the names on, so I'm gonna guess. Actually, no, I can just press it on, right? How do I press it down? I don't even remember how to do that. Is it in style? Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
So some puppy Rick. I was tired and midnight cigars. I don't know why Era's in the bottom today. Era's usually on top.
Yeah, he's at bottom today.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Hold on. There we go. How about that?
Can I be on top once?
No, it's just a lot harder to see.
I know.
Believe it or
I
not.
know.
It's actually a lot harder to see you if you're not in the right spot at the right time, per se.
Yeah, sure.
No, it is what it is.
Yeah, you want the Asians next to the Asians and
No.
minority
See?
below you.
Because Eric has our logo blocking his microphone. So without it, his microphone just pops out. You know, it's just like in the way. You know.
I know. I'll give you that.
You know, I just have to make sure everything looks fine and all that stuff. You know. All right, light up a cigar. Let's talk today.
You're calling this episode 10 once again instead of 11.
Oh, I'll go change it later. Yeah. Can I change it now? I can. Yeah, I can
change it now.
I could change it now. Hold on.
Just want to say thank you, Yazzer, if you ever see this podcast.
Let's see if that's good enough. I think I can change it. Hold on, let me add it. Am I able to add all of them? Oh, I could. I'm surprised I could do that.
On Streamlabs, you should be able to.
No, it's whether or not it floats through. It floats through. You know, it flows through. I don't know.
I'm looking. I'm also looking at it on X.
But like, does the YouTube side changes? Like now that I changed it, or did it create a completely new episode? I wonder.
I think it still says 10 for me, but I think once we refresh, when I refresh, it updates.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's not bad. That's not bad.
Hell yeah. Somebody's here only for my dad jokes, so.
I'm noticing that because YouTube, some reviewers are not showing when they're actually smoking their cigar. Okay. So if you log in, are you talking about the thumbnail, right? Are you talking about the thumbnail? Are we talking about the thumbnails? El Presidente. So if it's all right, if the thumbnail is blurred, then it's because you're not logged into account. So under 18 content, if it's like marked dangerous, they'll blur the thumbnail. And
he may be talking about reviewers. Like,
no, he's talking about okay. So there's a way to get around. So when people want to get monetized, you could hold a cigar. You can't be seen lighting a cigar or smoking a cigar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So when people get monetized in the channel, they will cut the part. They take a draw. They just hold it, or they don't light it like that. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the. I know TikTok is also doing that kind of. Well, that's the only way for you to actually post cigar content on TikTok is if it's not lit. I mean, you can have it lit, but you can't puff it.
Yeah, you can't puff it.
You're gonna say, "Oh, the aromas, this remedies in the air, and as it circulate." I don't know. Use fancy words, whatever. You
That's
can't
weird.
Physically take a pull, or do actually take on your channel.
I guess actually smoking it or not does not affect the information, the content. It affects the how you relate to the reviewer, I guess, right? I think that's what it affects. It doesn't affect the content. The content is what it is. He's smoking it. He just cut it out, right? I don't
Welcome,
care.
OP.
AOP. That is so crazy. There are so many things on YouTube that are much worse. Yeah, and a lot of time. Well, I know there are worse things, yes, but those people who's posting those worse things are done it maliciously. They're not doing it for money. So
Yeah, they're just doing to be a dickhead. For individuals who have a business or they're trying to make this a business, they have to go by what the guidelines say. And the guidelines says if you smoke it, then it is demonetized. And if it's demonetized, it said instead of you making $1 per 1,000 ABCs, you'll make a shekel per 1,000 ABCs. That's how it is for YouTube.
yeah, I mean, like, if you're doing cigar content for as your main source of income, I will see you in New York Street very soon. Yeah. You're not gonna make a living out of that. So
there should be totally either a hobby, a personal project, or just a diary, or is this something you just want to do, like a passion?
Yeah,
not a job seeking or ways to find a way out of your job.
Yeah, definitely not the way to do it. I mean, I do see some people do care, and then they will cut it. I can't make that effort. I mean, that kills. Having to edit video already kills it for me. So I can't do anything extra. Nothing extra for me. Nothing extra. So today we're gonna talk about traveling with the cigar because the release event for the ITS cigar is coming up. I know some people's got to travel. Let's talk about traveling, right? With your cigars, right? So let's first talk about the TSA guideline. Is that you cannot have any torch lighter, period, in or out, in check luggage or pick out or carry on. Both cannot have a torch lighter. Okay. Both cannot have a torch lighter. However, there's a way around it. Is to
bleed
the fuel out. If you bleed the fuel out as in a box, secured box, it will go through.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I mean, this is just me. Don't repeat what I do. I usually take this with me when I travel, and I usually don't bleed it, but I keep it in like inside this.
Yeah.
So
in a secured box.
I'll have it in that, and then I'll have my cigars with it, and it goes through just fine.
Yeah, I have a secure box too. I actually tied it down, and obviously I bring the lighter in there that I don't care of, right? But if I have a soft flame, you can carry it with you. Soft flame can be a carry-on. All right, soft flame, soft flame.
So you're talking about this
soft flame can be a carry-on. Okay. I don't think you can bring matches. You cannot bring matches because it could self-ignite. So you can't bring matches. But you can bring soft flame lighter with so long as it's a two-step firing. Two-step firing, right? So what does that mean? Where's my Bic?
Between your legs?
No, that's my dick. That's not Bic. Well, I don't have one right now. Where is it? Well, anyways, for this one, you have to open the cap 1 step and then light it up 2 steps.
Oh, so it's 2 steps. So right. Okay.
For Bic is you had to ignite it and press the gas 2 steps. You gotta hold on to the gas, or else there's no gas 2 steps. All right. Unlike torch lighter, which just literally 1 step. 1 step. So that's what they don't want. 1 step. They want 2 steps. All right. So soft flame is your best bet. Carry it with you. I always like to bleed it out unless it's a lighter you don't give a shit about. Like the last time I bring the full pound, I didn't bleed it. I didn't give it to take it. So I went right through it. I actually put it in my backpack and just let it scan through it. They didn't even bother to check it. So
Yeah, I already have another one of these in my cart somewhere, and this is like one of the this is one of the Davidoffs.
Mhm.
The cap broke, so I'm at the point where I don't even fucking care if I lose it or not.
Yeah, but you do want to. It's good to bleed it because if it touches something, it can light up your entire luggage. So
Okay,
yeah,
no taking.
right. Like I've seen people like just basically their luggage go on fire, but not from lighters, from something else, batteries and shit. So
Oh no, I don't. I need the butt plug home.
you don't need a what? You don't. You don't need a butt plug home.
No, I'm trying to see if Eric pay attention.
Oh my god. So Zippos, you should not light up your cigar with Zippos though. They stink. You can put it in a travel box, have it in your travel bag. Yep. Try never take anything that is super premium when I go on a trip. I want to go on a full experience, whatever the brick mortar is, or what have you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's preference. It's preference. That's like saying that I would never wear a $400 shoe somewhere but then why would you buy a $400 shoes?
True.
Right. I would not bring. I would never wear a Rolex anywhere. But why would you buy a Rolex? So. $100 lighter. I'm okay to lose $100 lighter. I'm okay to lose $100 lighter.
I got this shit for free, so I don't care. I mean, for me to replace this, like the thing I saw online for like $35. So
yeah, anything sub $200, I'm okay to lose. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I have $100 lighter.
I'm leaving this here.
I don't have $100 lighter. I have a lighter that's $90. I have a lighter that's $1,300. I have a lighter that's $2,500. But I don't have $100 lighter.
Yeah, well. Technically, $90 plus tax.
It'd be like 98.
Yeah, I personally lost a few ST DuPonts already, so.
Yeah, I won't make your mistakes. I'll learn from you.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's and here's the thing, right? Talk about carrying cigars, right? What do you guys plan to bring? I know Eric's gotta bring shit. He's gotta bring jack shit. Literally just maybe 3 sticks to give to people.
I probably won't. I'm not gonna bring anything.
He just gotta show up in a fucking backpack and nothing on him.
Yep.
And his suits will be like crumpled out, folded into the backpack. That's all he got. Backpack.
I actually have a luggage.
He's just gonna show up like, yo, what's up? Let's go. So I know he's not gonna have a lot. Because
you know I never bring anything.
Yeah. I mean, he brings a lighter.
A cutter.
He brings a cutter. Sometimes, not all the time.
True.
Because he will borrow my cutter. And I always bring 2 cutters. But he usually just buys cigars there. He's like, I'm not gonna carry my cigar.
Yeah, I may not bring much cigars. I'll probably like bring like a late hour and at the fall. Yeah, whatever's in my humidor and just call it a day. Maybe I'll probably bring like 10 sticks max. Because I already know most of the sticks I'm going to buy either at the shops we're going to or obviously the event after I buy the box. And obviously smoke that cigar.
That cigar, I don't think you can smoke all day. You'll die. You'll die.
Watch
so,
me.
Knowing our past history of smoking about 8 to 14 cigars a day, for the next 3 for that 3 days per day, I am thinking to bring about roughly 10 cigars with me.
Where's our name?
I took it off.
Why?
Because it's in the way.
What way?
My way.
His way.
What do you mean?
Only way.
There you go. Damn.
It's in the way. It's like giant.
People gotta know, bro.
No, I want to make it smaller. Just so.
I mean, we can make it smaller. That's fine because
Be in the way. Why are you showing that corner anyway?
I mean, OP is
my
news.
eye. It's just it's not transparent. It bothers me.
All right, OP. See you around.
Wait. How do I make it smaller?
Make it Asian.
Oh, Asian. Is there Asian font? Dun, 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 dun.
Your phone ringing.
Your phone ringing.
ringing.
It's phone ling ling. It's phone ling ling. Is it smaller? No.
Wait, Eric, I have a galleon.
Nah, I'm not gonna bother with it. No, leaving it. So
Well, it's funny that you got yourself. That's funny.
I'm gonna head out. I got a pizza on the way. I'm hoping that this shows up on your video feed. What? I do hope that this shows up on your video feed. What do you mean by that? What?
He's getting pizza.
What's that has to do with shows up on your video feed?
He's new, so hopefully, I guess next time we go live, it shows by his video feed.
Well, didn't we say hi to him? So it obviously did show up.
I'm talking for next time since he's leaving. Next time we go live, hopefully it pops up on his video feed.
No, I don't think that's. I hope that this shows up on your video feed. I think that's a common.
I'm just gonna drink some coffee to that. I don't know.
Yeah. So, our president says that he said bring some cohibas. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some cigar. Obviously, our president, I'm bringing some cigar for our president too. But
yeah, I smoke free cigars from you guys, so I don't have to buy. I'm cheap like that. I don't have to bring. I don't have to buy. I don't have to use my own. I don't have to waste money. Good to go. Just smoke free shit.
I don't think so. That's not an Eric I know. So.
No, that's the Eric you're gonna get.
All right, I'm gonna be bringing a lot of factory smokes, some acids,
9x90s.
9x90s.
That will be my goal for the weekend. Don't buy no cigar. Don't smoke my own cigar. We're good to go.
Wait, don't buy no cigar. Don't smoke your own cigars. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna smoke any ITS.
Well, I mean, not that, not. If we go to the lounge, I just. Hey, El Presidente, you got a cigar? Hey, Tony, I need another one. Hey, Rick, you got the ethanol over there?
What the hell? No, I don't think so.
I lay it on the table. Let me choose.
I'm gonna get up, go to the shop clerk, and say, "This man is harassing me. I need you to kick this guy out the store."
That's when I drop 2 boxes of cigar and get you out of there.
If I could pay my credit card bill on time, I could buy 3 boxes.
I gotta fill another one then. Okay. Have no gas. All right, so I think I bring 10 here and there because we're gonna end up buying it over there. So
That's my idea.
I'm not too worried about it. But usually, I don't know. On average, I would say based on traveling, usually it's 3 per day. 3 per day is a good number to bring. Doesn't matter where you go.
I mean, because when I went to Miami, I brought my fucking huge humidor that holds maybe 30 cigars. But with all the places we went to, and either getting provided, by the places we went to, or buying from the shops we went to, I only probably smoked 6 out of my personal stash.
Well, you gotta just in case, right? There are some things that you buy you don't want to smoke, like there maybe a box you don't want to open at all, or something like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there are times where I buy a box of cigars that I absolutely do not want to open.
Or you want to open for a
that
review.
means you go buy another fucking box or another cigar to smoke. What the fuck?
But I'll buy something else. Yes.
Yeah.
But I will buy something I don't want to open. But then somebody might have bought single sticks.
So since I don't want to bring too much like the last time, so I'll just bring 10. I think 10 is fine.
If you didn't pay money on that day, then you could have made the money on that cigars. I don't know, but I usually calculate about 3 to 4 a day of traveling, and if I'm traveling in a place where I am lock into location, for example, if I go on a cruise or resort, I'll bring 2 additional per day.
Can I time out Joey?
It doesn't change anything. He just makes him he can type for like 5 minutes. But I think that's what I usually travel with. I travel with 2 to 3 lighters.
Yeah, I usually bring 2.
Right, and the reason I bring a few is just just in case somebody's borrowing or whatever. So, and I'll bring 2 cutters because 1 cutter is for myself, 1 cutter is for loaning to people. When I loan the one that I loan to people, I don't use because who knows whose mouth has been on their cigar. Hopefully not.
You know, there's only one person I think about that kind of slobbers in the cigar. Not on this call, but the person who got me wet.
Yeah, I don't deal with that. So that's what I usually bring. And I recently I've been bringing the hard case, but I really like to bring my soft case because I can easily bring this around. I can walk around with this.
True.
But the hard case is harder. Like if you leave it in the car is one thing, but usually the small case helps out a lot.
Yeah. This is my old reliable right here.
Yeah.
It's just that when I travel, I don't like to bring. I like to be like minimal as possible. I don't like to be heavy, bulky. So I try to be like minimal as possible when I go out.
I'm trying to think what Eric brought to DR. I brought a big ass luggage, remember? I brought a big ass luggage and a backpack.
So did I.
And you brought a smaller luggage and a backpack.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Bring some Legion sticker. Of course. They will be up for the take. Anybody who gets a cigar will be able to take some Legion stickers.
But this one, I think I'm going to I should never fucking upgraded it. My flight.
You upgraded your flight?
Yeah.
First class?
No.
No?
Business.
There's a business from Texas to Phoenix. I thought it would just be economy, premium economy, and first class.
No, there's business. And
well, you're traveling for business in theory.
I know, but I should never did that.
Why?
Because I thought of just bringing the luggage to bring cigars back.
Y'all gotta bring cigars back. Either way.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Then yeah, I think
we'll talk about after this because you gotta bring about like roughly few hundred cigars back.
I need to.
Yeah, you are still gonna. We'll talk after this, but I had planned it out. You know, there's always things I gotta walk around. So I did walk around, but
and yeah, don't forget the San Papi tax. Those 100+ cigars.
San Papi tax.
Mm-hmm.
San Papi better for tax. San Papi better have the money to pay for the few $100 cigars.
What the fuck? What do you do for? What do you do? Are you gonna take care of my anything? At least I'll go see him take care of my road.
Oh, for those people who doesn't know, out of the $500 cigar, we did sacrifice one box that I don't think anybody should be taking it. So we sacrificed one box. So you guys we talked about this, right?
No.
Cigar came in. Cigar came in.
Did we get damaged? Any box?
No, 0. That's why I sacrificed one. 0 got damaged. All right, 0 got damaged, so I sacrificed box number 444. So there will be 499 boxes.
I mean, usually 333 is the bad number.
No, 444 for Asians a bad number. So, but I was surprised that we got 0 damages. They didn't decide to draw out boxes. I guess because the border don't have enough people right now.
They're preoccupied.
They're preoccupied. They didn't draw out boxes. You're right about Rosa Sharon. The retro feels like air, but tasty. Yeah, it's pretty light. Rosa Sharon.
Did Michael smoke it?
I asked him to smoke it today, but he's in the, like 80 something degree, 89 degrees earlier today, so there was no damage. So that he will smoke it when it gets colder, maybe tonight. I tell him to go have a meal, go smoke it. Let me know how you think. Because I feel bad. He lifted all those boxes. I look at those boxes. I was like, oh damn. Not only that, he did an inventory of 500 boxes.
Oh,
Should we
Yeah.
tell them right now?
Tell who right now?
Tell the boys
About the way about
about the website.
about the website.
Yeah.
It's not available on there right now. It's not
Well,
finished yet.
Could you say something? Oh,
It's not finished yet.
I thought it was.
No, it's not. It's not.
Well, no, like partially, right?
No, right now if you go on, it's gone again.
It's gone again.
Yeah, it's only for us to see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was over 1,000 pounds cigar to move. I don't know. Each box is 64 pound. Each box is 64 pounds. There's 17 boxes. Actually, there's 18. One box has 100 piece of t-shirts. Various sizes.
that's
So, yeah.
1,088 pounds.
Yeah. So he did all that lifting. And he had to take him out. And put it back in.
It's like that
And-
Planet Fitness commercial. That they didn't put them down.
Yeah.
They put them down.
And in order to take a picture, he had to open a box, take 20 cigars out of the cellars.
Damn.
Yeah. He deserved a cigar. He deserved to smoke a couple. So that's what's going on. But we kind of reiterated, catch up on the situation, the cigars, what we got to do with the cigars, and price on the cigars. Those that got worked out. I also sent a bunch of the cigar information and pictures to Tim Cigars Daily, which so that he will be ready for the day of. So there's a lot of stuff today. So yeah, all the people who's going to the party, you're gonna have a good party. All the people who's not going to the party,
Ooh.
you gotta have a good day.
All right, boys. It's your time to shine. I want $100 gone.
Here's the thing though. On the day of release, the cigar will be available on Little Guy.
Well,
You just gotta receive
I hope
it.
so. What the
You gotta
fuck?
you just gotta end up receiving it a little later because it gotta ship to you. Okay, guys. People who's there at the party will get to smoke it that day. People who's not at the party, you will smoke it a week later. People who's at the party will have chance to grab some swag and stickers and maybe win something. I have something that's out there to win, but I don't know if it's gonna arrive on time. I don't know if it's gonna arrive on time. So this is what I have. Okay, I have a couple cups. I have glass cups I can give away. So maybe we'll have like a set of cups. How about that? If it didn't break in transit, it didn't break in transit, yeah, it will be something that I can give away. How about that? Definitely the people who's over there at the event, there will be like roughly 18 hats to give out. But if you're buying online, you're not gonna get the hats. I can tell you that for sure. We don't have enough hats. Okay. Everybody, the first 100 or first 88 people will get the challenge coin. The first 100 people purchases enough is gotta get the t-shirt. The stickers, I have 150 pieces of sticker roughly. So who's over there at the event probably grab one of each. It's probably not gonna be a lot, but that's what we got. All right, that's what we got over there. And yeah, I don't know what else I'll be bringing, but you know, if I bring in something extra, it'll be something extra. You missed.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Basically, it's all set to go. It's all set to go.
And if
And
you
like,
buy
you know,
20 cigar, if you buy 20 boxes, Tony will give you an Odo Blanco.
no, it won't.
We can make that arrangement.
All right. People don't understand that this project is a money loss.
I can make that arrangement.
Not only we lost money, I continue to spend more money to give swag out. We continue to spend more money to make more stuff for the event. I don't know.
You buy 25 boxes, Eric will buy you a box of Ethifals.
I don't think so.
I would send it to your door.
You will?
Yep. If y'all buy 20 boxes, y'all will get a box at the fall for free.
So you gotta lose that much money, huh? Not only you lose money on 20 boxes, then you gotta lose money on a $400 cigar.
I'm trying to scam me, Raul. Shh.
I don't know. I you know, and then we lost money on tariffs. People don't understand. It's an 18-month of money loss. I feel like Costco right now.
Yeah, seeing that humidor, I bet you're terrified.
You know, I actually felt a lot better because that got paused by 90 days. 90 days, I think I can import that thing in. It would just be 30% more. 30% more was not too bad. 30% more is not too bad. I'll do the 30-day shipping by ship, and I'll pay the tariff rather than having them shipping by air, which is more expensive, and I paid that 30%. And have the ashtray too. Holy shit. But I think ultimately the tariff thing kind of got stuck there. So what happens is got to be 10 to 3, right? 10 to 30, right? So things going to China is going to be 10%. China coming in is going to be 30%. So either way, there's got to be tariffs. Like that's got to be the norm, right? So that, you know, I don't know. I obviously I thought about maybe I go there carrying by myself, but there's no way for me to carry 20 humidors that way. I don't think so. Or the other way around is have them send the humidor but declare as like $5. Which I don't think is gonna fly. Yeah. Traveling with stuff, not gonna work out so well. But traveling with the cigars, it's gonna be easy. People, you can travel with your cigar either in your checked luggage or carry on.
Doesn't it have to be sealed?
You can carry tobacco on an airplane.
Oh yeah.
You know, in fact, it's been like that since the 1980s. People carry a pack of cigarette onto the airport, onto the air.
Yeah, as long as it's like not just out in the open. As long as
it can be out in the open, just don't light it up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
so long you don't light it up. So long you don't light it up.
Yeah, as long as you make it look like you are gonna light one up, it's fine.
Yeah, you just cannot light it up. You cannot have fire. Oh, you can't have vape on the airplane either. You can't turn it on. I've seen people get kicked out for vaping. Which, like, how do you think that? Like, why would anybody think that you're not gonna get caught vaping? Like, somebody's gotta smell it. Vape smoke is just so like.
Oh, there's odorless.
It can be odorless, but you will see that smoke.
Like,
Yeah.
There's a big cloud by seat 6. Did someone open the plane and let the cloud in?
It's circling. It's swirling.
Is that a mini tornado inside the cabin?
Yeah, there's no way to avoid it. I don't know why people think that they can just kind of like secretly, it's gonna be there. You can't wait that few hours. You have to vape right now. I don't get it, but yeah, that's the situation right now. What happened? What happened? Dude, you don't do that, Eric. You don't just like hey, I'm the show. I'm gonna go pop up different. I just hide. Like, what's going on, Eric?
But it reminds me of I remember back in high school. That's when like vaping started to become a thing, and I remember it was the principal's. No, it was the vice principal's kid, and he used to think because he's a VP's son, he could do anything he wants. He brought a vape. He took a big pull, and the principal walked in the classroom, and he just held it in. And the principal's having a conversation with the teacher. He's just like, you slowly see him turn redder.
Yeah, because can't
and
breathe.
redder and redder. He's like, and the principal finally left, and when a big ass cloud came out, he's just like,
he's got to get popcorn line after that. I know a guy that got kicked off a plane with his mom because he brought a splitter cup. What's splitter cup? Spitter cup?
oh, for dip.
Oh, he's okay, and it's good. And so yeah, you cannot do that. Like, I know people that got into trouble for simply trying to cook instant noodle. Ask for hot water to cook instant noodle on an airplane. So you don't need nicotine that bad. You don't need nicotine that bad. You can hold. You can hold, right? So traveling, you can bring tobacco. Don't use it on the airplane. You can bring soft flame lighter on the airplane, just in case. Bleed it. Don't let any fuel in there. Best if you can put it in a container, like box, like contained containers. Usually they're okay with that. Don't bring weapons. Don't bring knife. Don't bring weapons. And on your luggage, nowadays they don't allow battery banks. You had to carry on battery banks. So I've on the way back from Taiwan last time, we had those fan that you put in the neck that blows air. That is rechargeable, and it was in the backpack. It was in the checked luggage. They stop our luggage, make us take it out.
Wow.
Yeah, they stopped the luggage because it's battery in there. It make me take it out and put it on my neck. So nothing with the battery in your check luggage. That's pretty much it. And then, like I said,
It's funny though because your phone is the battery in there.
you don't put in your check luggage.
People put phone in check luggage. What are you talking about?
They put in carry on.
No. When you buy a new phone, you just fucking put it in there. What are you talking about? I did that before.
Yeah, but that's different. That's not opened. It's in container.
Yeah, but it's still battery.
What they are thinking is that if the thing is on, it might overheat. But if it's in a contained container, like new, it doesn't matter.
I think
It's powered off, so
Yeah.
no overheating
no.
could happen.
I think
What they worry is that in your luggage, nobody can tell it's about to go on fire. But if it's in your pocket, you will know it's about to go on fire.
When you hear the my leg.
My balls,
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's so many like situation like that already, like people's phone go on fire and stuff like that, over battery bank and stuff too. So that's why they're taking that precaution. Especially this year, how many airplanes went down already?
Too many.
Like 4 or 5 already on news. It's
Yeah.
all Boeing too. It's all Boeing. I'm gonna stop writing Boeing. Every time I'm going on an airplane, I'm gonna check, make sure it's Airbus before I ride on it. Boeing 737 just not reliable anymore. I get scared.
I don't even fucking look at what plane is flying.
You know, I used to not. And then later on through time, first class seats start to be very, very different between each brand and each airplane. That I start to look at what plane I'm going on to make sure that I get what I pay for.
I mean,
'Cause that-
I'll just check if there's no Spirit. If I see Spirit, I'm changing it.
Oh no, I'm a peasant. I don't look at planes.
No, because like sometimes you'll pay for a first class seat, but actually what you got was actually a business class seat. So you're paying overpaid. So you might as well just get a business class seat. So if I look at an airplane and I know that their seats are like basically business class, you just pay for business class. Don't pay for first class. That's why I look at it. Because it's a huge difference between business class seats and the first class seat is doubled. It's doubled the price. So I better get what I get. And in fact, I didn't particularly like the first class seat that's going to Arizona this time. Meal is not served. It's flying early morning. There's no meal.
Why there's no meal? Even I get a meal.
Because I'm flying like freaking like what 3 a.m.
Yeah, they still will give you a meal like a breakfast.
No. They give you drinks. They give you drink and snack, no meal.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. If it's only meal if you fly through mealtime. But I don't fly through mealtime.
What about breakfast?
I don't fly, like I don't cross that breakfast. When I land, the first stop is breakfast time. And I have a layover and I gotta fly again. And then remember this, when I fly to you guys, time turned back.
Yep. You're time traveling.
Right? So I fly at 6 a.m. Technically it's at 5 a.m. and they were here. So I it's not breakfast time. That's why I didn't like it. But it's not gonna stop me from buying Starbucks or something like that. Or eat in the lounge before I go. And this is why I need to go to the airport lounges to get some food before I go on. Everyone's like, "Oh, don't be a pussy. You gotta go to the lounge." I need food. I need food, so I'm gonna go get some food before I go on.
Oh no, man! Airport always make money out of me. I always buy some snacks and drinks.
Yeah. You gotta get some snack and stuff. You know, one of my favorite airplane to ride on is actually Virgin America.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Virgin America?
I don't think I ever flown. Yeah, I don't think I ever
they
flew that
only
one.
fly certain states. There's very small amount of airplane. But then if you fly on a Virgin America, their airplanes like hip. It's like LED lights and shit. But the best part is you can order food. Like you can pay for food. You can buy food on the airplane. And they have this thing called Tarragon chicken wrap.
I thought
and that thing tastes so good. Me and my wife, first time riding on there, we ordered like 6 of them. So good. We just keep eating it.
I thought all planes you could order food.
No.
I've seen Virgin Airline before. I never been in one.
Yeah, Virgin America, you can order food on the tablet. But regular airplane companies, you get free snack and you can order drinks. But not food.
I usually like JetBlue because I get free Wi-Fi because I'm T-Mobile.
You get free Wi-Fi on Delta too.
Yep.
You also get it. I think American Airlines sometimes has it. I think the only one that doesn't have it is United.
You fly 6 a.m.
I think I fly at 5. Why do you think I booked a hotel at the airport for Thursday? So that I don't have to worry about traffic or anything in the morning. I just walk right down to the airplane.
Don't leave till like 10.
Yeah, but you're closer. I had to fly across.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and Tony are flying across.
I'm just saying.
Flying back. I'm flying back Monday. I won't get home until Tuesday morning. Get that.
Why?
That's the flight. I lose few hours flying back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this. I'm flying at, what's that, 3 p.m.?
Isn't
Is
it
my
like
flight?
Arizona is Central Time?
Yeah.
You
I'm
only
flying
lose
back
an
at,
hour.
right.
Lose
But I
2.
also have a stop.
We
You
lose
have a
2 hours.
stop. There's no fucking nonstop.
No. Nonstop doesn't fly the time that I need to get there.
Okay, let me double check if I'm nonstop or not.
So I had to stop somewhere for like an hour.
So fuck.
And not only that, like I said, I don't get there until Tuesday 1 or 2 a.m. And then I have another hour getting home. I'll be home Tuesday about 3 or 4 a.m.
Okay, I have a layover. I'm gonna be in Chicago for
You know what? I don't
20
get.
30 minutes.
Why don't
Where's
you
my-
get?
Where's my flight?
Why don't you get? Why don't you get?
Bitches.
Oh, I don't get about my flight. Not yours. Not yours. My flight.
Your
It's
flight,
kind of-
you shouldn't have to stop. You're like literally an hour away.
No. The going there is fine, but it's weird coming back.
What do you mean?
Like my plane leave at 4:35
Mm-hmm.
p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mhm.
But I won't be home. This is like nonstop. I won't be home until like 10 p.m.
You have a stop. You have
I
a
don't
stop.
have a stop. I picked both of them no nonstop.
Hold on. Let me take a look. One moment. Because I saw your flight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked nonstop for both of them.
Your departure time is 4:35,
Yeah.
right? Your flight time. Let me open another browser so I can look at this. Phoenix.
That's why I'm
to
confused.
EFW. Okay.
It's gonna take me 7 hours to get there.
Okay, so let's take a look at your flight time. Your flight is? Do you have your flight number? Actually, no. Don't say your flight number. I'll look it up.
Yeah, people gonna come and bomb me, bro.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm an important person now.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not
You won't
crossing. I'm not crossing time zone, bro. I'm in Texas.
No, you're crossing time zone.
by 1 hour.
Yeah, you're crossing time zone. Your flight is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So 4:35, half an hour is 5 plus 1 is 6. How do you lose 2 hours? Oh no, your flight is 2 hours and 23 minutes. 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah, so I don't know why I get home so late.
2 hours and okay, so if you 4:30 at half an hour is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you lose an hour.
So it should be 8, not 10.
No, 8:58 is when you arrive.
In Texas?
Yeah, 8:58.
Oh. I don't even know my own flight.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. 8:58. 2
Stop
hour
talking to me.
23-minute flight.
But the flight there is shorter.
Because you're
In an hour.
you're gaining an hour.
Is that 1 hour
I thought
difference?
Arizona is fucking Central Time.
No, it's PDT,
They
PSD, or whatever.
They run with Kelly?
Yeah. Go with Cali's time.
I think is it for Texas or for Arizona that, like, instead of changing daylight saving, you change time zone.
No, they don't change anything. Arizona don't have anything. They never change time.
Yeah, they change time zone. They don't
Yeah,
change
they do.
time, right?
No, they don't change time zone. They
Arizona
just don't change.
Joey
Alright,
just said
that's
it. AZ has no time zone.
All right, Arizona right now currently is 7:39. What time is it over there?
9:39.
Yeah, you lose 2 hours.
So yeah, so they run in fucking Cali time.
Right now, Arizona is running at MST.
Mountain side. Mountain time, whatever you call it.
Huh?
Mountain time. Is it MST?
Yeah, MST. And Texas,
We Central.
EFT. EFW time. Yeah, CDT. Yeah, you lose 2 hours.
I can't wait to get back to the other side.
So
right
either
side.
way, you're gonna fly 2.5 hours. Either way, you're flying 2.5 hours, but the difference is the time
I'm
zone.
gonna be bougie this time, Tony. Guess what I'm gonna do on the plane?
You gotta get Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm paying for Wi-Fi.
Now I know why, like, Arizona, I'm not gonna buy any cigars. Spending on the Wi-Fi and the flight upgrade. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You arrive comfortable and all nice and ready to go. That's the best way. That's the best way. Check in and run for the day. You know, the day is gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
Dude, I almost bought first class.
It's not too late.
I say almost
Dude,
means
and
it's
I
not
was
too
like,
late.
it's $400 more. I was like, fuck that.
It's not too late.
Nope.
It's not too late.
It's not too late.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I go straight to first class.
Nope. I upgraded the business. That's it was like $150 more. So I was like, yeah, why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not? Yeah, why not?
But then from business to fucking first, it's like $400 different. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's like double. It's double.
Like,
From
nah, I'm good,
business
bro.
to first class, it's double. And that's what I'm saying. If they provide meal, it makes perfect sense. I'm buying the meal, whatever. But like, if they don't even provide meals, like, what the hell?
Your ass is still bought it, so shut up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be very comfortable because it's like freaking 5 a.m. And I have to change I had to change flight. I had to get the next stop.
Only Brokey do that.
Well, it's either that or I can arrive at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m.
What?
to arrive.
They really don't have another.
They only have late
You have like
flight
no other
because-
option.
No, because people who's flying from the east to the west, I mean, Arizona is gonna lose few hours either way. So if you take an afternoon flight, you're still losing that few hours. Either way, it's gonna be nighttime. So I have to be very early in order to get there at 10. That's what I had to do. Maybe on the other airline there might be, but I'm not flying the other airline.
What?
Maybe on the other airline there might be a
Yeah,
difference.
like JFK. You're not going from JFK, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Because JFK definitely have it.
Oh yeah, Rick could. Rick is close. But I'm flying from Logan.
I'm going to Newark.
Are you?
Yeah.
Isn't Newark the place that had like the whole the air control tower just went black?
Yeah. YOLO.
It's okay. They can't see you. Doesn't mean you can't see them, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm gonna go on 15,000 feet. Well, there's also a lot of other flight that's on 15,000 feet. Good luck.
It's closest to me, so the JFK is in New York, so
I was pretty surprised to hear that they are still using floppy disk. I get the paper. I get the plates because it's a lot easier to use the plates. then type it in, whatever. It's just shoved in there. It's done.
Wait, for Nork, they still use floppy disk?
They still use floppy disk. And they say in order to repair anything, they had to buy parts from eBay because they no longer make those things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so safe.
You're only at the the zone for 5 minutes. After that, you left the zone, you're fine.
Mhm.
Right? So, but
I mean, going there is a layover, but going back home is straight. So I'm fine with that.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Brokey.
what the- you're just close. You're just close right now. Just wait until when you had to fly from Florida to Arizona and have to stop in Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
In Charlotte? Charlotte. I love Charlotte Airport though.
Yeah, but then, Charlotte Airport has nothing. It's got a lot of chair, but there's nothing. Food and stuff don't open. None of this shit open.
What are you
airport
talking about?
stuff.
I used to fly out of Charlotte when I lived in Carolina.
Whenever
love
I
that.
change flight in Charlotte, there's nothing open.
I love Charlotte, man. Charlotte was my thing.
I mean, they
But
had,
at that
they had a
time-
few things open when I was laid over there. When I used to fly to
Oh, they have a coffee shop
DR.
that's open.
and there's a few food places as well. I did a layover twice. One from when I went to Puerto Rico, and then when I went to DR.
There was one time I landed at Charlotte. I have 2-hour layover and nothing was open. I just sit there.
What the fuck were you?
It was early morning. Nothing's open yet.
I don't know, but the best airport is Atlanta.
Never been.
Atlanta Airport, bro. That Atlanta Airport is just fucking amazing, dude.
I've been there. I've been to Atlanta Airport.
They're the biggest airport in the fucking US.
Is it? I think Texas.
Yeah.
Is big too.
Always
The
want to go to
biggest airport.
Singapore.
Oh, you
That's
know,
one always.
China Airport is huge. Huge.
Yeah, I've seen video of Singapore's airport. Always want to go.
Yeah, China Airport is huge. Narita Airport is 5 floors tall.
I'd say US. I don't travel out of the country, bro.
Haneda Airport literally have a shrine in there.
But no,
Damn.
I know what Rick talking about. Singapore Airport is fucking wild.
I just want to say, the U.S. airport just sucks compared to the rest of the other countries. U.S. airport just sucks.
Well, I'm sorry, we have fucking airport in every fucking state. Multiple.
Yeah, and they all suck. They all behind technology, and they the food is always the same. Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh no
I mean,
shit, it's American. What the fuck do you want?
Even the train stations are also behind.
Dude, if I go to Taiwanese airport, which is tiny as fuck, okay, there's like 20 different food choices. And Starbucks. Okay.
Like, I have an uncle who works for Path, and he's the one who actually.
I'm
like,
okay with
fix-
McDonald's, Burger King. I love
him
them
too.
food, so I don't.
My uncle is the
I
one who
grew up
fixes the
here in
tracks.
America.
Oh, all
and they
right,
got a
wait.
Korean person to come by and
I
said, "Yeah, this
guarantee
is shit."
once you go to Haneda Airport and come back, you'll say U.S. airport sucks.
Well,
That's
I'm
where.
not saying they're great, but you complaining about the food that we have, which is insane because that's what we eat.
Yeah,
know,
it's
I
catered,
would've-
it's
you know,
catered towards
okay.
us.
The best Asian food in the airport restaurant in the U.S. is Panda Express.
Fuck the Asian food, weird. Never mind.
We're what?
I don't go in the airport and look for Asian food, bro. I just don't.
I'm Asian. If there's food, first thing I look for is Asian food.
I don't do that. I don't first like fucking Vero asked me why we're eating pho. I was like, why? Why are we eating pho? What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, but that's the thing. I don't want to go to airport and eat burgers
Why not?
because I eat burger regularly anyway.
I'll say Bob Burger.
In the U.S., it's usually like Burger King, coffee shop, legal seafood, which they charge you like more than double in the airport. There's a place called Tiffany's, but getting like a bolognese is like $20. $20 bolognese.
Dude. We spend $15 for Starbucks in a bottle. So you shut up, bro.
Wait, I spent $15 for Starbucks in the bottle.
We do. Yes, we did, Tony.
We did.
Dude, when we went to the fucking airport in fucking Miami and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
fucking
No, that
Dominican-
was DR.
Yeah, we spend so much fucking money. We get nothing. We got nothing because it's at the airport.
That's a DR airport. That's like that's not even an airport. That's like a shell.
But I'm just saying, we spend like a shit ton of money on airport for no reason, man.
I just want like good food and good lounge, right? So like this is why I just go to the American Express lounge because like all the other food just suck. I like food. I enjoy food, and if I'm gonna suffer through airplane, I need food.
I'm fine with like Five Guy Burger.
You know how angry I get if I go on an airplane to Asia and there's no ramen on the airplane. I get pissed off.
Why you want to eat ramen?
I need to eat ramen in the middle of the night while I'm looking at my computer.
I can't. I just need food. Just give me something to eat.
I need my caviar, I need my bourbon, and I need my ramen.
Give me a burger, a Coke, and fries.
No.
I ain't never. On a 15-hour flight,
I ain't never fucking ate caviar on a plane, so I don't know.
On a 15-hour flight, I need to have 5 meals.
Fuck that shit.
My credit
I don't eat that much,
caviar on a plane.
I need that. I need that. Just as El Presidente flying through to Japan. When you fly through
when I flew to Vietnam, I literally have 1 meal.
Yeah, but you're in economy. That's different.
I don't want that much food.
You can fall asleep. I need to stay awake. I need to eat.
I just download anime. I just download anime and watch anime the whole way through.
I can't even do that. You know why? Because a lot of anime is not appropriate on an airplane.
That's why you go like this. Just make sure you have the window.
Yeah, headphones, bro. What are you talking about?
No, like people can see. I can't even read like manga on the airplane because sometimes it's just not appropriate.
Oni-chan, Segoi. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
Because like.
Well, you don't have headphones?
No. Like when you're reading, people behind you can see your phone.
Give a fuck.
Sometimes a lot of mangas are not appropriate.
When you stop reading the fucking hentai manga, you'll be fine.
No, you don't have to be hentai. You can watch. You can read like let me give you an example.
I don't know any anime, so you give me an example. I don't know what you're saying.
Like, can you imagine if I'm watching a zombie-related anime?
What's wrong with that?
People tend to get their clothes ripped off.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
There's fucking movies that people get ripped off of clothes in America.
People watch Game of Thrones.
I don't know. Like, like my wife will like want to read BL of like, you better not read that here. Because the cover on the link is just like
it's just reading. It's not.
Oh. Especially if you're reading from a free site, those ads are definitely not appropriate.
Oh yeah,
yes.
But who cares?
It will get me kicked off.
No,
there's a reason why airplane does not offer porn on your pay-per-view.
But you're not doing porn. That's
those ads are like hot single moms in your area, 10 miles, 20, 30, 100, 400 miles. You're on a fucking plane.
Right? He's like, there is hot moms 20 miles away, 40, 50, 60.
You know, kind of think of it. Like, I swear to God, there's people jerk off in the fucking bathroom on the airplane.
Probably.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, Mile High Club.
Probably. Especially if you're on those like high end with a bed.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I ever go on a plane that has a bed in it,
they're planning new seats that the door actually locks. It's a still sliding door, but the door locks.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And anyway, they have to knock anyway before they come in. You have to give them permission.
If you're sleeping,
we can't come in.
You lock your door.
If you're sleeping, there's gonna be a lot of turbulence happening.
Yeah, if you're sleeping, I don't know. I have not tried that. My wife would just go dead asleep on the airplane. Yeah, she can't finish a movie on the airplane.
That's me. If I put a movie on, I'd be out. But without the movie, I'd be out. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I want to go see this movie. All right, can it play?
She want us to see this animated movie, like a US movie called Red. It's about like a red panda.
Okay,
I thought red. I don't know.
I heard of it.
And we saw it on the airplane about 4 times, and she still haven't seen it see it today. She have not seen it today. I did get a advertisement on my T-Mobile thing. Somehow they knew that I was gonna ride Delta, and there's your mission, if you so choose to accept, is to watch all 4 or 5 Mission Impossible. Once you land, go see the newest Mission Impossible on the airplane. I'm like, hell no.
Mhm.
Hell no. You want me to marathon through Mission Impossible? That's impossible.
You start watching Final Destination when you're on the plane.
You know, I have done that.
I watched
Or you watch Snake on the plane.
1,000 Ways to Die.
You know, watch Snake on the plane. Something on the plane.
You know, I do.
I'm motherfucking tired of these motherfucking planes. Snakes on these motherfucking planes.
I think I watched Soul Plane on the airplane.
The fuck is Soul Plane?
Snoop Dogg.
Don't know that movie.
He like freaking eat mushroom and died on the airplane. Yeah. So internal airplane, air travel. I don't know. I travel so much. I used to travel so much. Now it's less. I used to travel so much that I kind of developed like a habit of what I wanted on the airplane because I travel so much. It starts to be a chore. Like if you travel once in a year or once every 3, 4, 5 years, it doesn't hurt you that much.
Yep.
But if you travel 12 times a year, flying 15 hours at a time, you demand stuff. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Especially if you're traveling just for the sole reason to get your brother a cigar and fly right back. I demand my ramen.
Yeah.
Nobody asked you to.
Right. Like when it comes to like these chairs, like my whole job is to sit all day to do work. So when people are like, why do you spend like $300, $400 on a chair? Because I'm sitting down the whole entire day. I'm not gonna get like a $10 chair and have my spine and neck discombobulated.
I don't care how much money you spend on chair, it's still gonna be uncomfortable once you sit on there for a little bit.
Yeah, this shit has memory foam, so my shit has dementia.
I don't care what kind of airplane seat that you get, it's still uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone sees. Well, the bed though.
The bed is uncomfortable too. Okay, I can tell you that for sure. I know for sure.
Okay, it's uncomfortable, but you know, you can sit up or you can lay down. You could switch. You know what I mean? Like you could chill,
All
right?
So I can't sleep with my legs straight. I cannot.
This
sleep with my legs
motherfucker do the curl. You do the curl.
This is like Peter Griffin, like just
No.
This is how I have to sleep,
like,
right?
He's like, he curls his fucking legs.
Because I'm used to sleep on this chair, so my leg is always on the side like this. So I have to, when I sleep on a bed, my leg is like that. Okay, I can't sleep straight. Like so, even if I'm lying down, one of my legs is hanging off to the side. Like I don't even close the door. My leg is just outside. There's literally one time when they pushed the push cart, it ran over my feet because my foot was right outside.
Fucking
So it's not comfortable because all you get is this much space, and you had to put your foot into that little box and under. It's enclosed. So if I sleep and I move, it go come.
for me, I sleep like Dracula. I'm like my body straight and just like have my hand.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I had to, and like if I sleep, I have to flip my pillows because my head is probably 1 billion pounds. When I sleep, it goes flat, and I had to switch it around and sleep again. So every hour, I had to get up, switch, sleep.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, when I sleep, I'm out. I don't know what the fuck side pillow it is, bro.
I sleep with 3 pillows, and
bro,
I had to swap them.
wake. I don't I have two pillow and I hug one to hold up my phone when I fucking sleep so I can watch it. And the next morning, everything is on the floor.
Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So-
have all the pillows. When I sleep, I just change it. Every hour.
Dad sleep with 4 pillows.
I sleep with 3. I have obviously one for my head, and I have one I hug, like hold up my phone.
Yep.
Or if I'm like laying on my side, then I have one in between my legs, and then I put the phone on to have by the pillow, so it could be my own stand.
I don't know how you guys can sleep with your hands in. When I sleep, if I sleep on the side, my hand has to be like this.
Yeah, me too.
But it can't have anything on it.
What the fuck?
I mean, I don't mind that pillow on it.
No, it can't have any. It can't even have pillows.
I sleep with my hand just holding my phone, and then I fell asleep, and everything's just gone.
No. I can't.
I wake up sometime, bro, in the middle of the night. I was like, "Where the fuck is my phone?" I was like, "I need to press replay and summon a war."
Because even if I fall asleep, if my phone vibrates, I need to find my phone. And I just go crap.
Yeah, my phone's like dead silent, so no vibrate, no nothing. If I don't see it, I don't see it.
See, that's because you don't have any responsibility when you fall asleep. I do.
It's not that. Like, what? I don't want no responsibility when I sleep. It's not because I don't have any, because I don't want any when I sleep. I'm sleeping.
I would like to make $500 if I fall asleep.
No, I'm falling asleep. When I sleep, boy, I don't want no responsibility.
I want to be like, this is Tony, $500 start now. That's what I want to do. And I
Never.
begged.
For the past 2 weeks, it's just been
Stop speaking.
repeat.
Yo, dude, I lose sleep because of that.
And then maybe 2-3 hours later,
And then like a couple hours later, my phone was like, I was like, all right, let's go back to bed.
And I cannot sleep with any lights on.
Weird.
I don't mind total. I don't mind
care
total
sleep,
darkness.
dude. If I
all
want to
depends.
sleep, I don't give a fuck you fucking. I don't care about the lights, bro.
Yeah.
Lights don't bother me. If I want to,
I need
I'm tired.
I need complete darkness.
oh hell no.
I can't. Like
I could knock out right now with all these on. I was not the
recently, I
candles on,
have
but
like I didn't sleep for 5 days, and I went to sleep the day after that because I feel really really sick. I was getting migraine. Went to sleep. My dog fucking walked by the hallway, which is not in the room, hallway. And the hallway has those night lights. It will turn on so that you can know where you're walking. That turned on, and I see a little sliver of light on the door. I woke up.
See what? What the fuck you told me? I'm dead. What do I see? I see shit.
You don't see light when you close your eyes.
no.
Not when I'm fucking sleeping.
It was
I
like
see-
in my room. Yeah.
I can close my eyes. Someone open the light, I can see
Oh,
white.
Fucking Odette, turn on the light. She tried to wake me up. I don't wake up, bro.
I don't know how you guys can do it. I close my eyes. If this light, I still see white.
There's only one thing that really bothers me when I sleep is sun beaming. If the sun is beaming,
So you
That's
do
when-
see it.
that's
When
when
it beams,
no, not because I see it. It just feel like mine if I
it feels heat.
Yeah,
You feel the heat.
feel the heat. That's the only reason that the sun would fucking bother me.
I see it. It bothers the shit out of me.
I don't see shit, bro. When I sleep, if I don't, I feel heat on my face. That's the sun.
There are a few times where like I'm like sleeping on the side and my eyes is closed, and then the light was on the hallway. My wife didn't even know about it. I was like, lights. She's like, how do you know?
Mhm. I mean, maybe because since you don't really sleep much, you don't really enter your REM sleep. When you're in REM, that's when everything in the world does not fucking matter.
No,
When
I can be dreaming, and if just a little bit of noise, sometimes when you're in the house and the house relaxes, you hear just
Yeah,
a sudden
the
click.
creaks, the
I
metal
will wake up from
piping
that.
or the
I'll wake up
wood.
from that.
I mean, for me, I sleep with the air purifier, so I just hear wind.
I sleep
That-
with my phone on, talking all night, so I don't fucking know.
My air purifier has to be on ultra silent, and you know how those button has lights. I tape electrical tape over it.
Well, that's the one I buy is it has ultra silent, but you can hit a button to turn off all the lights. It has LEDs on it, but you can turn it off.
Including my extension cords and all that stuff. Everything that has light, I taped it up because I can't sleep with it.
Wow.
I sleep with the TV on. I sleep with my phone talking all night, so I don't fucking know.
You know, that's the funny part. My wife will be able to fall asleep with the TV on, but she'll be like, "It's too loud." Like, turning down, it's too loud. I turn it to 0, it's too loud.
I could be watching a podcast and mid podcast.
Yeah, I'm gone. I don't even
Done.
watch. I just watch some weird shit at night, and I just like, and it plays like I set it so it continues.
Autoplay.
Yeah, so it continues playing next.
So you're telling me have you ever woke up and seen two guys in a jungle making random shit?
If you YouTube play all the way to it starts to go to the dark side of YouTube.
It goes some weird shit, bro.
Yeah, it goes to the dark side of YouTube if you let it play.
I was like, I woke up. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like,
yeah, I wake up with two fucking Filipino men making mud huts and pools from the backyard. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just see two men with bamboos making a fucking pool using clay as the outings and the I don't know. I just see them build all these structures.
I can't do that. If I'm watching something on my phone, that's the end of me. I will never get to sleep.
Nope.
That's why I was able to send you guys like so many reels at the middle of the night because I was looking at it, and once I'm looking at it, I'm not.
Stop scrolling. That thing you need to watch, not scroll.
Hey, just watch. Don't watch.
I watch it. I watch until it's finished. I watch until it's finished. I go to the next one.
No. That's not how you find like me. I watch Good Mythical Morning, and I just wouldn't playlist and just watch.
I'll watch it like a 4-hour talk show. And I'll finish all 4 hours.
Yeah, I put like a marathon of it on whatever.
No, I'll be like, okay, it's morning, time to go back to work.
Oh, I know. The thing is like I was like, okay, it's time. Watch it. 10 minutes dead.
No. That doesn't work for me. Like if I'm gonna be tired and gonna rest, I had to be quiet. And this is why I tend to fall asleep while I'm working because it's quiet. It's like no one's saying anything. I'm just in front of it and go. And then literally it's that tired, I just passed out like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wake up in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, there's times where like for me to get like the best sleep, like I'll like knock out real quick and when I watch the fucking carpet cleaning videos. Whenever that pops up, 10 minutes later.
And everything else in the world is trying to stop you from sleeping. Like for example, if 4 o'clock you start to hear birds. If there's birds, I can't sleep.
I don't hear them, bro.
Yeah, that's why I have my air purifier. All I hear is
bro, I don't hear birds. The only thing I hear is thunder, and that's it. If it's there no thunder, I ain't hearing shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I 4 o'clock in the morning, I hear birds. I was like, yep, no sleep tonight.
And the thing is, like, I love the thunder rumbling. So I fall back to sleep because I love
thunder. Thunder and rain is one of those white noises people fall asleep in.
Mm-hmm.
I love the thunder. I love the sometimes like it thunders so hard, like it vibrate the house, and I love it.
We try to give my wife a better sleep condition because she obviously talks when she sleep, right? So like we try to do white noise, and the white noise sounds like airplane.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's not gonna help. I'm guaranteed to stay awake.
That's what knocks me out.
I don't do white noise. White noise are annoying.
My wife will fall asleep on white noise. For me, I actually get more awake because now I feel like I'm on an airplane. And it actually makes me hungry. So I like, after like 15 minutes, I'll go make an instant ramen.
I tried that before. I remember there's a certain period that I couldn't really sleep. I always like late to like morning, and then I have to go to work. I used to just abuse fucking sleeping pills.
I can't.
That's what I do.
Sleeping pill makes you
like once,
crazy
like every day. I was like, I popped like 3 of them. I was like, I'm about getting knocked out in about an hour. I was like, babe, I ain't doing shit because I'm about to be gone.
There used to be a drink. I don't remember the name. The bottle is blue or orange. It's orange. It's orange. And if you drink it, it tastes like orange soda. That would knock me to sleep with 2 sips.
And if I really want to go to bed fast.
But if I drink that, I can't wake up. I don't wake up on 13 hours later, 14 hours later.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
I abuse Z-Quil too. Tell you that.
Mhm.
Beers the shit out of that one.
I can't.
And for me, I have
I know I have sleeping issues, but then again, it's like that's all because there's so many things going on in my brain. Like I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that, I'm thinking this, and thinking that. There's no way to sleep when your
Yeah,
brain is so noisy.
when
when
it's
you-
not quiet mentally, you can't sleep. That's why I take melatonin.
Yeah, like right now, like if I just go to close my eyes, it's like grinding. Did I say that? Dragon, B10. Yeah, I can't go.
That's what happened to me. Well, that's what happened to all of us right now, at least.
Like I can't. I like, and I'll be like, did I turn off the gas? Did I turn off the water? You know, I can't. There's just so many things going on in my head. I can't. The only time I get good sleep is when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I really can't think of anything. I can't focus on anything. Then I can fall asleep. Yeah. And if I sit in front of a cigar, I just want to keep smoking cigars. And I fall asleep with a cigar on my hand. It fucking burn my face a few times.
That's why you have ashtray till you lay it down.
No, but then I like that and go, you know, because I'll be reading. It'll be in front of me. Like this is the screen. I'll be reading. I'll be like this. You know, so it's like fall asleep. I don't know. Just me. Sleeping problem. But I feel like, you know, you get better sleep if you're really that tired. If you're really that tired, you just passed out, you get the best sleep ever.
Mm-hmm.
I hate, what I don't like is those 15-minute naps. You wake up
I hate
tired.
naps. I hate
I can't nap.
15 minute. I hate 20 minute. I hate 30 minute. I hate 3 hours. I get cranky when I wake up like 3 hours later.
But you never had those like food coma where you eat so much you just passed out for 15 minutes?
For like fucking 3 hours. Yes.
And you wake up, you feel horrible.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, I feel like shit. I feel horrible like that. It's like, you know, you just gotta push through it. It's like food coma, push through it. And I just sleep with nicotine patches on because it gives you. Yeah, I don't like crazy dreams. I like lucid dreams. I don't like crazy dreams. You guys know what lucid dream is?
Yeah.
Eric, do you know what that is?
I think so.
Lucid dreams when you have control over your dream.
Oh yeah, that yes. I don't like dreams. It's always end up some bullshit.
Well, yeah, most dreams are like you're falling off a building, you're falling off a train.
It's nothing. I never have good dream. So I don't know how. That's why I don't like to dream. Every dream I get, it's kind of retarded. It's like it's something bad happen all the time, every time.
You know why? It's because your brain is simulated worst case scenario.
Like why? Give me a good scenario. Give me
your brain is trying to sort out information and give you the worst case scenario, so you have the fight or flight responses when something goes wrong.
You know, it's kind of retarded. Like, give me a nice, beautiful dream, man. Like when people say, "Oh, they have a nice dream," I'm like, "How's that possible?"
Well, if you have a lucid dream, that's a great dream. You can do whatever you want. Because
it's still kind of it turned into shit at the end of the day.
No. Okay, Eric, try this. Every time before you go to sleep,
not gonna do it.
It's the funnest thing you can ever do. All right. If you go to a dream, before you go to sleep, you look at your hands like this. Just look at your hand like this before you go to sleep. And you're like, all right, tonight I'm going to dream. I'm going to see my hands. And once I see my hand, I know I'm in a dream. Just say that one time.
No, it's not that. Like there's some dream that I know I'm dreaming.
But then you can't control yourself. You can't control yourself.
I can control it. I control everything. But the thing is,
it's different.
When you turn out to be shit.
No, when you have a lucid dream, completely different. Once you do that and you're in a dream and you look at this, you did this. Once you did this in your dream, you'll be like, holy shit, I'm in my dream. And at that point, I can tell you can do whatever you want because I have done it before. Where zombie comes, like, things are going to go shit, okay? Zombie shows up, I freaking decide to go, you know what? I'm going to do Hamehameha and see what happens. And fucking thing just fires.
Yeah. There's been times where I'll be like a bar fight. And for some reason, whenever you're fighting, when it's not you doing it,
it's always
super soft. It's like doing like that. I'm like, what the fuck? So again, I'll look at my hands and I'll take control. I'm like, fuck. Like, okay, this is better.
Okay, my punch is very soft in the dream, but if it's like if my punch actually hurt in the dream, I punch Odette. Like the thing is, like it's so weird. Like, yes, my dream is like fucking feather, and my punch is like feather in the dream. But when I feel the contact,
Yeah, it's her.
it's her. So it's like,
That's why you don't do punches. That's why you gotta have a lucid dream. You get a control over it, and then you start to shoot fireballs. Those are the best, man.
and there's like fucking nights that like I got this guy in a headlock, but it's her.
I was like, help.
All of a sudden she's like, babe. She feel my arm tighten up. She's like, babe.
Tap.
Once she
No, you
feel
gotta
her
have
arm,
lucid dreams so that you can throw fireballs. I've tried to fly in the dreams.
Mhm.
I try to run really quick and teleport. I
Mhm.
try to throw fireball. I try to Chen Super Saiyan. They all work. So long as it's a lucid dream, you can think. As long as you believe it's gonna happen, it'll happen.
Yep.
It's the best. And that kind of dream always have zombie come towards you. Perfect every time.
I don't like dream.
I do that a lot when I'm in college. That's what whenever I go to, because I got time, and I'm gonna look at, I go to sleep, and those are the funnest dream, man. You wake up like, damn it, you woke up.
Mhm.
But those are the best. Those are the best.
The ones that sucks is sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, when you
Oh.
wake up, your body having.
No. Sleeper, I had that a few times. It's like, when you're awake but you can't move.
Yeah, that's what happens when your body is still under the control of melatonin, but you woke up ahead of the chemical wear it off.
I was like, I don't think I was. I didn't think
That's
I
the
fell
thing. You
asleep.
don't even know if you're really awake or not. You just know
It's
you
like,
can't move.
no, I'm just like fucking just staring, right? I know what I'm looking at, but I can't move.
Yeah, for me, like the times that happen, I would I'll go between like reality back to my dream. So I'll see my room and I'll see like a desert or a city that goes back to my bedroom and back
And
to
then
the
like
city.
fucking
I'm just like,
when that happened,
wake up.
What about continuation dreams? Do
dreams?
you guys have those continuation dreams?
No.
I haven't
You
had.
woke up and you go back to sleep, it continues the dream.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Those, yeah.
Yeah. And I have repeat dreams. When I was
Mhm.
young, I think I was 10 years old. I had a
I
dream
kind of
where
like those though.
I had a dream where I know that if I walk towards it's an alleyway. If I walk to the end of the alleyway, turn right, I would die. Even though I knew I died, I woke up, I go back to sleep, I went back to the same dream again. I know I'm gonna walk straight, turn right, I'm gonna die. I did that 8 times.
Why? Me,
I don't know.
I love
Because I couldn't
continuous dream
control it.
because
I couldn't control it. I knew I'm gonna die. I still did the same thing.
no, me, I didn't. I don't do the same thing when I have continuous dream. Like when I have a continuous dream, like let's say I see a fucking demon or whatever. Then I was like, oh fuck. I woke up like fuck. Okay. I was like, if I go, I tell myself, if I go back to sleep, go right back there. If I could go right back, I will fuck that demon up. And that's exactly what I did. Once I realized it's like, oh shit, it's continue. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go fuck him up.
No, mine just repeats, and I can't control it. I'm seeing myself in third point of view, walking forward, turn right, and die. I get those when I was young, very, very young.
You know what dream I hate the most?
What?
My teeth. My teeth
Falling off? Yeah. Rotten.
That is freaky to me.
But that only happens when you feel like you cannot keep your word. Like you promised something you didn't do.
Oh no, man, that happened a couple of times. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's when you have too much responsibility on yourself, and then you promise something you couldn't do. You'll have a dream that your teeth are falling off or rotting or whatever.
Dude, I hated that. That's the worst one for me. I was like, I was like, fucking just falling out.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a very typical. Like I said, falling off a train, falling off a building, elevators. Those are very normal. It's all because people putting pressure on themselves. It's all based on your situation. Too much pressure, work, expectations. That will give you that kind of dream. A lot of people also have back to school dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to school dream. And that is what's really funny is that when you're back to school, whatever you're reading, you can't understand it. You don't know what you're reading.
I never had.
It'd be triangles and other shapes, not words.
I never had a back to school dream.
The funniest one is going to a dream where you speak a different language fluently and you don't even know how you can.
I never did that either.
I've done that. I was speaking French, and I was like, I don't speak French.
Yep. I had when I was doing Russian.
I never dreamt I'd speak another language. The only two language I speak is Vietnamese, but most of the time, 99% of the time, it's English.
My wife does not speak Taiwanese, and one day she was dreaming and she was speaking Taiwanese while she sleep talking. She does not speak Taiwanese, and she was she was having a conversation with me when I tried to wake her up in Taiwanese.
I can't. I don't know why. I dream in. I speak English in my dream. I usually maybe 1%. I do a Vietnamese thing, but not really.
Yeah, it's crazy how brain works. You know, do you ever dream that you're spitting out broken glasses? That's similar to the teeth falling down. That's
No,
similar.
I never dreamt that.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's similar. Everybody have a slightly different, but like if you Google your dream, there's people that explain that dream. And it's very common. Very common. Type of dreams are very common.
Man, I don't believe what people tell me what my
But
dreams say.
But no, they tell you they don't tell you what your dream say. They tell you what your dream implies. Like
it doesn't. Just fuck off. You don't know what you do not know what my dream imply at all.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? If they don't know what your dream imply, why statistically they found all those dreams? You're able to find on Google.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe fortune teller. I don't believe all of that. So
no, your dream is not necessarily tell you what future is. It tells you
It's subconscious.
What kind of problem you have.
All I know is I'm tired. That's what I know.
Right? It tells you what your problem is. Like certain dream tells you that you got a certain illness. Your body's giving you this hints. It's like this is your problem.
I don't believe on that. So,
right, your body's telling you that. It's sorting it out. It's trying to put it together. It's telling you that you have a problem. So if you have bad dreams, you got a problem. Solve it, and you won't have the bad dream.
I have a fucking bad dream all the time.
Yeah, you have a problem.
I ain't got no problem.
I don't think anybody will believe that. You're like, if I go out there and say, you know what, Eric is a guy full of issues, and they'll be like, yeah, I believe that.
Yep, you got 99 problems, and sleep is one.
Yeah, I got 99 problems. Sleep is definitely one. Yeah, I don't like sleep. It takes out so much. It takes too much time. It's hours and hours of time where you could do stuff. People say, I wish there's 48 hours a day. 48 hours a day isn't gonna help you because you're still going to sleep.
Yeah, because technically speaking, you sleep a third of your life away.
Yeah.
You
only have so many weeks in your life. If you think about it,
I love sleeping. Don't take sleeping away from me.
You know how many weeks in your life? If you think about it, it's very
I could care less.
All right, even seasons.
I don't care.
Put that into perspective. Okay, you got 80 more years of your life, or 70 or 60. That's 16 more summers. You see how fast summer goes through.
Yeah, I don't care. Don't take my sleep away.
Just think about how many more months you have left.
I could care less. I love sleeping, bro.
I don't know. I don't think
my day off. I told her that, hey, we don't have to do anything. I'm sleeping. I'm dead.
No, I don't think sleeping is a bad thing. I don't think anybody hates sleep. I think that it's just that whether or not you feel sleep was worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people will say it was worth it. You know, the one thing that you don't get enough once you're adult is sleep.
Bro, I'm not. I love sleep, bro.
But I think that's what college taught you. If you ever go to college, what college teach you is sleep is for the weaks.
Yes, but I love it though.
You can love it, but I'm not gonna sleep. I can sleep when I die. I'll sleep for the next 100 years. You won't even know.
I would love to.
I don't know. Sleep or chew cigars? Chew cigars.
Sleep. Sleep. Fuck that. I can't. I could back to back a cigar when I wake up.
But you just waste that time till you can.
I don't give a shit.
They say average men spend 3 years of their life shaving. Why if you don't shave?
Yeah, I don't shave often.
You don't shave your pubes.
That's manscaping. Hashtag sponsored.
Why would I shave my pubes?
I don't want to go into that.
Yeah, exactly. It's natural.
What the fuck?
It's protecting.
I got an afro.
Yes, I believe Nail has a problem, like unwilling to smoke a cigar unless it has a ban on it. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody have their preference. It is preference. So I mean, for me, sleep is overrated.
Nah.
I'm in between. Like I'll get like a 4 or 5 hours if anything. But
Like if I go to sleep, who's gonna answer like Eric at like 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock when he thought of something?
At that time, I go right to bed after I text. Right?
If I respond,
I literally go back to I
respond.
just go like.
I had to respond. I don't ignore. I respond. So I don't know. All right. So that is it for today's show. We're not gonna get any further because I'm afraid that we're gonna go over the time and it's not gonna.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want some spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah. So this is where we end. I hope everybody got some information about traveling and prepare to travel for the event soon. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. And next week we will do a overview again about all that stuff. And then we'll talk about some chit chat about some shit, and that will be the week, and then that's the event. That's the event. So it's gotta be good. Okay, it's gotta be good. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.
One more food. Peace.
Oh my god. It's a gimmick.